Hi guys, it's Leanne here, and today on my channel I'm going to be doing Hi guys, it's Leanne here, and today on Vlogmas 14 it is currently 9:50 p.m. and I have done a lot today, and I'll spice it up for you guys. I'll chit chat and then I'll get right into the video, which by the title you guys can already tell I'm going to put 25 movies, so 25 days of movie nights, and the ones that I like. Now let me preface this, I am a more of an animated type of gal, so you're gonna notice more animated Christmas movies, but I'm getting there. I'm turning into adult, and I added some non-animated movies. But let me chit chat about my day, but let me put on the fan first. I hot. If you guys hear jingling or anything like that, that's the kittens out in the living room with their little toys. Me and my mom had our coffee, and then I got up. I did the beginning of the nail transitions. I'll have a picture of my nails on the screen. But we went and got our nails done, and we always go to Walmart. I guess the Walmarts that we have down here in Florida, they have nail salons. I don't know about you guys, but for us, they're called Regal Nails. So me and my mom went to get our nails done, and then I was going to go, because I did my nails first and then my mom went, because we like them by the same person, and usually there's only one person right at 9 o'clock when they open. I'll have a picture on the screen of what hers looked like, except for those aren't going to be her nails. I was going to find pajama, like Christmas pajamas for me and my mom. We like the wide leg boot cut type of pant. So I was gonna go search for that, and then I was going to get the basket for me, because she doesn't really know what type of basket that I like, and we're doing burr baskets this year, since me and my mom did spend $100 each on the kittens, and I did spend a ass load of money on the kittens, let's just say that. But I love them, and if you're new, I'll pop on the screen pictures of them for you. But yes, so with that being said, my mom got word from my dad that they were still going to go to bingo, and one of my family members were going to go, and their significant other, and I'm not going to put their business on blast, but I went just because I felt like it was right and to go. And so I went to bingo for the first time in like 2 or 3 months, I want to say. And although I didn't win, my dad was the only one who won, and he missed a number, and it happened to be freaking 22. 2s are my favorite numbers. It just has to be in sets of 2s, so like 222 or 2 or 22 or 2222. You are getting the point. And I corrected him, and he had to split it with another person. But yeah, and then I came home. My dad did drive separately, so my mom took her car, or his car, and he came home with a friend. And I came home. I did finish the nail transitions, which they're up, so you guys can definitely go watch them. But then I did take a shower, and then I ate dinner, which was BLTs. There was supposed to be tomato soup involved, but honestly the BLT did it for me. And then I had a Dr. Pepper, and then later on I did have a ice cream. I like the Good Pops. But yeah, and now we're kind of just to right now. I really need to find chopstick. Sorry, I needed to find chopstick. I have been doing nothing, literal nothing. So I have my list of 25. They're not in any They're not in any chronological order by any means, but I will have the movie like poster, I guess, on the screen for you guys. So let's just get started. A Christmas Story. That one's kind of classic, and honestly, me and my mom watch it every Christmas morning. It's her favorite movie, and so honestly, I kind of just grown to like it. Klaus, which is, sorry, the air is making me choke. They did knock down an ornament. Nonetheless, so Klaus, which is an animated movie, and honestly, I think it's kind of cute. I feel like I've done a video like this in the past, but I personally want to say junior year. It was junior year, and it was, I want to say right after semester 1. I had taken the SAT in semester 1, like at the end of the semester, and then I finally got my SAT scores back, and then I had passed. That way I could take, like, I could get out of the reading class, because you have to pass the reading class or the FSA here in Florida in order to graduate. You have to graduate, you pass every single like FSA, like reading, math, science, yada yada yada. I haven't been in school for 4 years, so honestly I kind of forgot. But I ended up, I guess, I'm like in high school I was such a sweetheart, and honestly I still am, but I just never got into any trouble. I never, you know, had to go to the like principal's office or anything like that. And so I think they genuinely just forgot that I'd taken the SAT, because I had to go down because the, I guess, teachers had switched or something mid-year, and so we had like a sub teacher for a while, and I thought he was personally just a coach, but what am I to know? And so basically he was like, you're either gonna have to start working or you're gonna have to go to the guidance counselor. I was like, I literally took the SAT and passed, and I'm literally just waiting on my guidance counselor to talk to me, and I heard that they were calling you down. And he was like, yeah, you should have already been called by now. So I went down. Moral of the story is, in that little time range of not being in the reading like class, but like sitting in there, I was watching Klaus, and that's one of my favorite movies. Christmas Vacation. I just recently discovered that I actually like Christmas Vacation. I'm not sure if I like all of the vacation movies, but I know I like A Christmas Vacation. I watched a small portion last night when I had gotten home from work, and it was really funny. It was like, I want to say like 45 minutes left of the movie. I'm not sure if it's like halfway through or anything, but that's a good movie. Well, at least the last half of it, because it was kind of funny. The Nutcracker. You guys just saw in this vlog that I had a movie night and watched The Nutcracker, and man oh man, it is such a cute movie. And I watched the 1993 version, and the past like 2 or 3 years on YouTube, I have just saw people either like go to the Nutcracker. Like, I've heard about like the Nutcracker and like theatrical, and you know, like being a dancer, and you know, like people that I follow, basically people that I follow on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, go either see the Nutcracker or on like Broadway, or you know, be a creator within the Nutcracker. And I could not understand why people liked the Nutcracker. I just didn't see it through, and now that I see it through, it's kind of crazy to me, because I would have watched it eons ago and loved it. I just think that I'm still stuck in my animated children's movie era, and I'm kind of trying to venture out and see what other kind of movies that I love. The Grinch, pretty classic. It's a newer one and I think it's really cute. Definitely would rate it like, probably like, I want to say like a 7 out of 10. There were parts where I just, like, the scripting could have been just a bit better, but I still love it nonetheless, and I'll watch it every single year. Hasn't come out yet, and it's midway through December, so I'm a little concerned. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the one with Jim Carrey in it, that one's also really good. I think we all love that movie. Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my extended family members loves that movie, and they used to have a life-sized character, like a life-sized, like, I don't know, figurine, if you will, of Jack Skellington. I actually, fun fact, did not know it was Jack Skellington. I thought it was Jack Skellington. Like this. I said the same thing twice. Jack is, am I having a brain fart or what? Jack Skellington. Is it skeleton? Oh, skeleton. I thought it was Jack Skeleton for the longest time, but it's Jack Skellington. Kind of like goofs it up a bit. I'm not even naming the numbers, but we're actually on number 8 now, the Polar Express. I remember this vivid memory, and I'm sitting right in front of my mirror just because I have LED lights and they're perfect. But I remember this memory. It had to have been like 2nd, 3rd grade maybe. And we had a movie day and we did hot cocoa and everything like that, and we watched the Polar Express, and I think it's just such a cute movie, and like it's so wholesome, and it brings me back to memories about my old elementary school, and it makes me miss those days and those memories. Number 9, The Muppet Christmas Carol. I haven't watched that in quite some time. I know I've watched it like once or twice, but it's a good movie regardless. Who doesn't like the Muppets? Home Alone. I've watched it a couple times. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It definitely would be like first of the year type of vibes. It's good. It's not anything like Christmas Vacation. I mean, that one just has, I don't know, a little bit flavor to me. I don't know, could be wrong. What I don't understand, and maybe it's just my overthinking ass head, is how can you forget a kid? And why is the room in the attic? Number 11, Frosty the Snowman. It's pretty much a old classic, and who wouldn't love that? 12, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Guys, I fucking love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It has to be between 1 or 2. It has to be my second, and number 1's coming pretty soon. But I think it's so cute, and I think the ending just, it gives this very, like, I think it puts the whole movie together at the ending. Having a black cat is great and all, but sometimes when you're just not focusing on the cats, they must be playing by the door together. What they'll do is they'll put their paws underneath the door and play together, because I leave my door cracked open every night. That's exactly what they're doing. Number 13 is Mickey's Once Upon a Time. I watched it, I want to say Thursday night with my mom, and it was my first time watching it through. I know I watched it last year, but I don't think I watched it fully through. But me and my mom watched it fully through, and I thought, well, we both thought that it was a really good movie regardless. And basically it's kind of like, it's kind of like a few short films, but it's like one whole story, if that makes sense. Mickey Saves Christmas. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is a really good, Mickey is just, I don't know, something about Mickey and Disney movies, and just, like I said, I could be just a 2-year-old in a 22-year-old body, but that shit, I could always put on a Mickey Mouse related thing and just did. My number 1 favorite movie, number 15, is Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Let me tell you, this movie, it's like an addicting movie. I'm not sure if it's just the cutest movie, or if it's the soundtrack, or if it's just that it's just so cute, and like the plot of the story is cute. But it's my favorite movie, my favorite Christmas movie, and it will never be topped by any other Christmas movie. 16, Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year. Saying that out loud is kind of funny in its own, but I watched that last year when me and my mom were setting up setting up our Christmas decor, because that year I still had to work Black Friday, but she had that day off, so we decorated the morning before I had to go to work, like before I went to work. And I remember putting that on. Such a cute movie. And honestly, I watched it like a week later in full, and then this year I did watch it, and I will watch it again, because it's just one of those movies. It's very short, and who doesn't like Winnie the Pooh? Who just doesn't like Winnie the Pooh? Like I said, could be me. Mickey's Christmas Carol. Fun fact, just a random fact, my parents never really go out longer than like a few hours, so I put it on, I want to say last year. This is obviously before I got the kittens. And if you're new, since I don't really get to spend multiple days at home by myself, not that I was afraid of being alone, because during the day it's fine, it's dandy, and I'll do anything that I want. I'll have like a good time, but when it came to nighttime, let me tell you, I struggle bust sleeping, because I would fall asleep. And now we have like 6 houses behind our house that are vacation rentals, so we would always constantly have people back there. And it's not that I didn't feel safe in the house, because I did, and I did lock the front door and everything else, but I don't know, watching like scary movies or like hauntings, or watching anything that wasn't just zen, so like mystery related is the biggest one. Scooby-Doo, I really struggled watching. I struggled watching it, but this year they were gone last weekend, I think, the 7th of December, and I remember at that point it was like 2 weeks with the kittens, and let me tell you, having the kittens made me calm down a bit on that aspect. So if any of y'all are like me and y'all have that little funky whatever, it's not, in my opinion, considered a fear, but funky jazz, if you will, get yourself a kitten, or, you know, have someone to spend it with, because let me tell you, the kittens made my life. Hi, Mr. Dale. Regardless of that little tangent, it was a cute movie regardless. 18, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Sorry, my camera just stopped recording, but is also a cute movie, and I think like every other Mickey Christmas movie, kind of just gives, you know. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted with Dale in the house. I mean, that's what I was gonna say, with Dale in my room. 19, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I watched the movie here and there, like clips of it, but I never ended up watching the full movie until I want to say just recently, where I watched it, and I think it was like Thursday or something, I don't know, but I watched it during the day or in the morning or something. Watched it in full just recently and I was comfortable. Now I can't get comfortable. And it was a cute movie and it has a deeper meaning to it, and I don't know, I think that some people are Grinches, and there was no Grinch in that movie by any means, but some people just hate Christmas but don't know the true meaning of Christmas. 20, the old cartoon version, so I think one of the original versions, I could be wrong. I mean, it definitely is one of the original versions, but How the Grinch Stole Christmas, I love that movie. It's really cute, and I think that was one of the first ones that I watched growing up, is what I should have said. A Charlie Brown Christmas, kind of given, not gonna lie. Who doesn't like Charlie Brown? Frozen, this one's gonna be a little controversial, and I did look it up because I like Frozen. It's cute. I haven't watched it in a while, but I didn't know that if I could consider it a Christmas movie, but it says that it's a Christmas movie, like, or at least in the Christmas movie family. Up to you to decide in the comments below. Number 23, Jack Frost, another movie that I've seen bits and pieces of. I've probably seen it in full once, maybe twice as a kid growing up. They're all kind of cute. What the heck am I saying? They're all cute because I like these movies. Number 24, A Flintstones Christmas Carol. I love the Flintstones. I always have, and I used to watch them on the Boomerang channel all the time before school in the morning. And this is another one that I've seen bits and pieces of, but the clips that I've seen I've really liked, so I wouldn't see why I wouldn't like the movie. It's an old classic, obviously. Amber Brothers Christmas. It's a very random video, not gonna lie, and I didn't have anything in film for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, and tell me in the comments below which of the 25 movies you enjoy the best.